Hi, I'm Tamela Pasentino Hill. I am here to do a review and tutorial on Miracle Noodles. And so it begins, my miracle journey into hopefully finding a pasta that this Italian girl can not only like, but use to lose weight. I'm going to show you tonight how to prepare the angel hair pasta, and once you've seen how to make it, I'm going to give you a 35 calorie, again I said 35 calorie dish that should hopefully satisfy us all. We're going to try it tonight. We'll see. Anyways, I am going to read to you on the back of what their bag says on how to prepare. I'm going to show you a little bit of how to prepare it, but most people have brain cells, so I'm sure that you can figure it out yourself. My son is going to help me, so thank you, Parker. Anyways, what is shirataki pasta? It's known for its health benefits for 2,000 years in China and Japan, and shirataki is made from the root of a plant called the Konyaku imo. Shirataki is made only from the soluble fiber of the plant, and such it only contains a healthy soluble fiber known as, okay, I'm not even going to try to attempt this one, glucosamine. Since it's only made of soluble fiber, it's remarkably low in calories. Miracle noodles absorb the flavors of any sauce or dish you prepare. Cooking instructions for this dish, or any of these noodles, are drain the water out of the package and rinse the noodles in a colander for 30 seconds, which I did. I am going to let you know that when I opened up the package, it does smell extremely fishy. Rinse for more than 30 seconds. Just trust me. I rinsed for probably 5 minutes. Add the noodles to slightly salted water and boil for 2 to 4 minutes, which I did. Drain back into the colander and then place the noodles in a skillet on medium heat to remove the excess moisture. Then add the sauce and add your favorite recipe. These are the different types. I'm going to have my son go through. There's angel hair, there's ziti, miracle rice, which I have tried, and it reminds me of the noodles that are in Italian wedding soup. Spinach flavored, which I have not tried, but I can't wait, and the fettuccine. I plan on doing a video for each one of these noodles just so you can get a feel for what I think they taste like and what the texture is and how they hold up to sauces. So, son, if you come over here, I have drained the boiled noodles. It suggests that you dry roast them. One of the things you want to do with these are, I think, dry roasting. When you have a noodle that is as wet as this is, and it reminds me a lot of the cellophane noodles, it's going to basically hold a lot of water. And you do not want a lot of water in your pasta. I may have gotten this pan too hot, which I hope I didn't. But what I'm going to do is, they say to, once you drain the noodles, make sure that you dry roast them, which I would have thought it would have been the oven, but it's not. They want you to put them in a pan and kind of dry roast them. Hey, you know what? For 35 calories in one dish, and these having 0 calories and 0 carbs, which I hope I mentioned that to you, 0 calories and 0 carbs, these are, it's worth it for me to do this, because I would boil noodles anyways for longer than this. So I'm going to turn these around here for a little bit, try to get them a little bit dry. Again, they do remind me of a cellophane noodle, and gonna flip them over a little bit. I'm gonna put them back on the heat. I did turn it on low now. I had it on medium just so that I could do the YouTube video. This is one of my first. But I will let you know what I'm excited about is that there is this Laughing Cow cheese, and here's the 35 calories. It's their light garlic herb, and I figured if I went ahead and added that, it would be almost slightly like an Alfredo, which I love. You can add pesto to these, I'm sure. You can add a bruschetta tomato sauce. If you look over here, and if my son can pan, I might as well plug the olive tree. the olive tree is a great place where you can find all kinds of flavored olive oils and vinegars. And not only that, if I am saving money on calories, I can have this. The Holy Grail. Anyways, all these olive oils I'm sure would be great on pasta. So I'm going to let my son take over again. I am just right now trying to make sure that all the moisture is absorbed. And they say to wait until it makes a squeaking sound, which that's what it sounds like it's doing. So right now I'm just making sure that they are warm and heated through because I really do want that cheese to melt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, once this is all heated up, add that cheese. The other versions of the pasta I'm going to make sure that I do tutorials for. We've just got to get used to this whole YouTube thing. We're just not used to it. So, anyways, I'm thinking that this sounds squeaking to me. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add them to my bowl. And I'm going to go ahead and add the cheese. I did let this cheese sit out just a little bit. And it did come in a little wheel. And if you will, we'll put it over here in the light. This will probably just melt fairly quickly, I'm assuming, and then we'll be able to try it. Now, if you know me, I'm going to add garlic, I'm going to add onion powder, I'm going to add Italian seasoning. I'm also going to add a ton of herbs from my garden. I do grow basil and rosemary and thyme. And I will make sure that I probably add those to this as well. I probably should have grabbed a bunch of that before this, but I didn't think to do that. This is kind of one of those amateur videos where let's just try it and see it. I don't know how this Laughing Cow cheese will melt with this, but it looks like it's doing a great job. I hope you can see that. Parker, are you getting this?
Yes.
Okay. So it looks like it's melting, oh my gosh, really well. For a macaroni and cheese, I think I'm going to do the ziti. I think I'm going to try a beef stroganoff for the fettuccine. I think I'm going to do, for the spaghetti, or no, the spinach pasta, I think I'm going to do my breakfast bake. And you can find them on miraclenoodle.com. They also have a Facebook page, and if you're a friend of mine, then you can see that I have liked them as well, and you can check them out there. I mean, these really do look like cellophane noodles, and I'm sure if I had added some of the oil from my stash, from what my son says, my stash. Then this would probably be a little bit more looser. But because you do have to dry them so that they will absorb the sauce you're using, you really, really do have to make sure these are dry. If they're too wet, I've read online that they end up very watery, and you've got a very, very watery sauce. So that Laughing Cow cheese looks like it's pretty much incorporated. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a taste. All right. Hang on. They're very long. You know what I think? I think what you should do when you do get these noodles is maybe cut them up. Yeah, my son just said the same thing. Cut them up. These things are very long. Oh my goodness. It's like mozzarella. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do the old Italian twist.
Because you kind of have to.
And break it. And I will give you a taste test. Okay.
I'm getting it.
They're a cellophane noodle, which I love. This tastes just like a cellophane noodle from a Chinese place. It really does. I'm sure if I added more seasonings, I would like it better, and all my salts, which I'm totally I don't use iodized salt at all anymore. Morton's gone. Himalayan salt, smoked sea salts, and any other type of sea salt are my new thing. I'm not kidding. This is really good. I'm very pleased with this. If this is only going to be 35 calories, plus it's supposed to fill you up and be a soluble fiber, so tomorrow it'll be gone. Let's just say that. I'm pleased. I can only imagine all the other little things that I can do with this. I think of pesto, I think of bruschetta, I think of casseroles, I think of all different kinds of recipes that I can do. I'm very excited about this. So I'm actually going to see if my son will take a bite and see what he thinks. Now, he's my little meatball, and he has grown up on strictly Italian pasta. But I'm just gonna see what he says. Now, honey, this has none of the seasonings that I put in it. There's no garlic. I mean, not as much garlic and olive and all the stuff that I do. Will you take a bite? And let me turn around.
Depends on if you videotape me.
I'm videotaping. Let's just see. Just take a bite. What do you think?
Chewy.
It's chewy. I know. They are chewy. They're like the cellophane noodles. But do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right, well, I think we're pretty happy with the Miracle Noodles. This is good. Thank you. We will make sure that we put a link to the Miracle Noodles on their website. And for just an easy, quick dish and 35 calories, and I'll let you know if it really fills me up or not. Hopefully it does. And we'll let you know how the end result is. Thank you, and have a peaceful day.